Hello everyone, I know you can't see me, but welcome to a Viscerous video. We've got a early release for Magic the Gathering that we're going to be opening today. And it is from the new set, Edge of Eternities. We got the World Shaper and we have the Counter Intelligence. So these are the new sets. They got new abilities. Pretty cool cards. We're going to open the boxes here so you can see them and see exactly what you get out of them. I'm playing with my son Ryan here. I'm Chris, by the way, my actual name, just to let you know. So go ahead, and which one do you want to go with?
I know you want the lens, so I'll take this.
You're going to take that one? Okay. So we're going to keep this in view. We're just going to open it so you guys can see. It's got this cool little pull tab here. New to us, the same way it's new to you. Of course, they don't pull all the way on me. Look at that. You get the cool on-camera version. That's nice.
It's got a bunch of numbers here.
Make Earth shaking plans. Yeah, mine says make Earth shaking plans. Oh, yours in binary code.
Yeah.
Nice. Code. I like how they put the messages on the inside of the flaps now. It's kind of cool.
You get a little sample pack.
Yes. We'll sample collector. Sample collector pack. Pull that all the way out. Pull the guts out. The box is just the box. Put it back here. Get a cool little deck box. It's kind of neat. Super easy unfold. It's got a cool picture of both commanders on it, I believe, with the colors on the sides. That's kind of nice. Put that over there. Edge of Eternities World Shaper Commander deck. Playing the deck. Tells you how to start, you know, all this normal stuff. Tells you what colors do what.
Nice little picture on the inside.
Yeah, very nice art. The art in this set is going to be beautiful.
It is fantastic art. That's probably my favorite thing about this set.
So it doesn't tell you what the new abilities are. I kind of wish it did. I wish it had to, like, these are the new abilities to come in this set. But it doesn't do that, so that's kind of a bummer. Maybe it'll be in the thing with the deck. You know how sometimes they do that? They have that cheater card that tells you. I got to put my readers on so I can start reading cards because I'm getting old.
So I don't know how long people have been playing Magic, but if you do remember, the last Unhinged Unglued set they did was a space-like set just like this, and the art is very similar to that. And I particularly really loved that set. It's very unfortunate you can't play a lot of the Unglued or Unhinged cards.
And yours came out nice and easy. Mine's kind of being a butt.
Oh, it comes out the front. It goes.
Oh well, mine came out the side. Oh well, okay, we don't need that. Okay, that's trash.
Got some counters on the back.
So there we go. We got formats and stuff on there. All right. This has got a pull tab. Usually does. Yep, there we go. Right there. On the side. Which way? I don't know. Kind of see it. Maybe it's a little low. I don't know. I'm just going to go from the top. That's the easiest way for me. Yours actually pulled. My strip isn't lined up. Yeah, my strip's not lined up right. I'm going to do this caveman style and just rip her open. Rah! Try not to ruin cards. So I'm probably going to... We're going to do what nobody should do either. We're going to play these without putting them in sleeves. Haha. These are pretty.
Yeah, the cool thing with this set is they have these new spacecrafts, which are now eligible to be commanders along with vehicles.
Put those there. You should be able to see those in camera.
Very cool.
So look at those new ones.
And then they have the main commander as well.
Yep. Alternative commander, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, pretty sweet. All right. A bit of a technical difficulties there, but we're set back up. So as you can see, we got the commanders there. We can kind of pick them up a little bit and read them. So this one is, we don't need to show it. You guys can look it up if you need to. Hearthhold, the World Seed, Station. So Station is tap another creature you control, put charge counters equal to its power on this spacecraft station, only as a sorcery. It's an artifact creature at 8+ charge counters. Has a 2+ and an 8+ ability, which we can get to there if we need to get to there later on. But that's basically how the ability works.
I have the flagship vessel for Jeskai colors. It's a legendary artifact spacecraft. New creature type or subtype, I guess. It has the station ability just like the other one, and when it's at +1 or more, stations, I guess is the best way to put it.
They're charge counters.
Charge counters, whatever, yeah. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put your choice of a 1/1 counter or 2 charge counters on up to 1 other target artifact. And then at 8+, this is now a creature. It has flying.
So you have a 1 and 8+. Mine's a 2 and an 8+.
And then other artifacts you control have hexproof and indestructible.
All right.
Pretty nasty.
And then the other commander, if you wanted to use, is Sarel, Genesis Shepherd. He's a 5-drop. What is that? It's not Bant. It's Gruul. Is that what it is? No, Gruul. Yeah, I think it's Gruul. Flying, you play lands from your graveyard. When you sacrifice another non-token permanent during your turn, put a number 1/1 counter is equal to his power onto 1 target creature. That's kind of cool. So once this becomes a station, you can use this to put counters on it. So I'm actually going to use Heartful as my commander. So we're going to put that up there.
Yeah, and the other guy is Kello, Apogee. He is haste 3/3 for also Jeskai. Whenever he becomes tapped, proliferate. A very fun effect. I love proliferating. And actually one of the top cards of this precon here is probably my favorite card that I've seen in the precon. The Patrolling Peacemaker.
Look at that if you draw it. We got beast tokens, so we're going to have some beasties. We get insect tokens in the bottom. And we know there's going to be insects, so that's kind of cool. Ooh, some copy spells. Pests, clues, those are kind of cool. So, yeah. So, it just has the churn and the popular Magic formats. So, nothing about abilities again. They should add a card in here that went over abilities, especially with new abilities being there.
Yeah. I got some golems.
Oh, boy.
And gnomes.
Oh, not gnomes.
And then some incubators, which are very interesting. I don't know how they're going to play out.
Phyrexian thing, right?
Yeah, they turn into this Phyrexian. And it's a 0/0, but it gets 1/1 counters equal to the number of incubation counters that are on it.
So these things are always pretty land heavy, but for mine, I think is actually going to be good. So I'm going to kind of land shuffle
all these tokens for counters.
Oh, you got those.
Types.
See, I got 0 of those.
Well, it's because mine's counter-based.
On counters. So I'm going to land shuffle first, then I'm going to shuffle the cards. Yes, I riffle shuffle, not slide shuffle. Always have, always will, even with my dual lands, even with my time twister, I don't care. This is the way to shuffle. See me outside if you have a problem with it. Just the way that I do. Oh, there's a land I should have put in the other. I didn't see it. It's got, so this has got some of those, you know, the sack lands, but it's got the old school ones that come in and play tapped. So that's kind of cool. They get a kind of a playback because that used to be a cheap version of the sack lands you used to play. And then it just made it so you can go get, you know, Mountain of Swamp by, what is it, Rocky Tar Pit or something like that? I don't know. I can't remember the names. It's been forever. But yeah, they were the version of those sack lands before the sack lands were the sack lands. And you don't take a life for them either.
Yeah.
The difference is they come to play tapped.
But now with all the effects that make it so our lands enter untapped and permanents enter untapped, they are definitely a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they'll start seeing some competitive play once people realize how good they can be.
Yeah. That'd be nice. So anyhow, we're going to shuffle these up.
We want to open that sample pack before or after this game?
We can open before. That's fine. We can see what it is. I had a good shuffle on mine. I think I'm happy. So I'll open mine up. When you get yours shuffled up, we'll see.
I will call that good. You open yours first.
So we don't really cut when we play. We have a tendency of just shuffling and doing our own cuts. We just play so often that it is what it is. So you get a little cover card so you don't see what it is, which is kind of cool. EDGE Acolyte, Dual Sun Adapts. So EDGE Acolyte. Lifelink, whenever one or more creatures you control do combat damage to a player, you draw a card and lose a life. Beginning your end step of non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn, create a robot artifact creature token. Cool, I can start putting some robot stuff in my Transformers deck. That'd be kind of fun. All right, what you get?
Let's see.
More trash.
I don't know if anybody's seen other people open some of these packs, but they did take away the perforated tear down the side in all the packs here recently. So that is a new interesting thing. We got... Ooh... Memonon.
Say it again?
Meminon? The right hand. So this is a really fun card. I've seen lots of people talk about this. You know, everybody's got their infinite combos, but it's flying. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast artifact spells from the top of your librranary. And
Ooh,
artifacts you control have tap to add 1 blue mana. Spend this mana only to cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand. And it's a 3/4 for 5.
Other than your hand.
Other than your hand. So
Can you play things from the top of the library?
Yes, that's right. Yeah. It makes you play things from the top of your library. You can cast stuff from exile with that mana. There's so many good ways to use that in so many really cool ways.
Does it go out of play?
Yes, Warp is
considered being out of play, so you can play it from exile?
I have to look at that again.
We'll see when we bring
Warp
it.
is interesting.
It'll sell you the rules on the cards.
And then the other card is...
it's the same as mine, I'm
Pilot.
Sure. Oh, dual Senate Dips?
No, it's a Pulsar's Soldrum Ace.
Oh, so you get 2 random cards.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I thought the other one was just going to be generic.
When this creature enters, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You reveal a spacecraft card from among them. Put it in your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't put a card into your hand this way, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Another fun pilot. I do wish that... I do hope that a lot of the stuff doesn't just say spacecraft in this set, and it also says vehicle.
That'd be nice.
Because I love my vehicles. But that is what these are. Beautiful cards.
I'm going to take the Huggy Bear dice. I'm going to give you your race dice.
Ooh, I gotta re-race them.
Because you like those race dice.
I wonder if I get to go to max speed here.
There we go. There's another one.
There we go.
There's your checkered flag. By the way, in case you guys are curious, wife made this little Yoda dice holder. It's hella cute. And it also holds my glasses when I'm not using them. Makes them even cooler looking. So, yeah, wife is pretty talented. All right, so I'm going to draw 7. Oh, let's roll the see just first. First, let's do this the official way. Let's see. I got a 6-sided die. We don't need to do the 2 die and all that stuff. Here's my roll. 3?
3.
Okay.
I got some of the big giant roll down 20s at work right now. I'm waiting for them to go on clearance.
3!
There we go.
4. Okay, well, one more. Here you go, one less.
4?
4. Jesus Christ.
We're going to have a roll off for a while.
1. Oh, gosh.
Here's my 1.
No. Oh, my Lord. How do we do that? This is not... There's another one. There's no way you're rolling 2 1s in a row.
Another 1?
Yahtzee?
A 2.
No, okay, 2. 2 gets the win. Here, put yours over here.
There we go.
All right, so 7, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 here.
No lands. Can't keep that. That's going to be trash. I'm going to have to shuffle a couple more times. I had an Arcane Signet, but I mean, I didn't have anything to put it in. So at least there is some fast mana stuff in there. That's kind of cool to see. Some mana rocks. It just means more shuffling. It wants to be shuffled. It's like LMFAO, right? This every day is shuffling.
There's a really fun card in here that really counteracts his deck. I kind of wanted to keep that hand for, but not enough mana.
Well, you're not going to let me play lands from my graveyard or something?
It exiles your graveyard.
Oh.
So.
Oh, 1 land hand. Well, as I usually do, I'm going to chance it so you guys can see my hand here. Yeah, I'm keeping that. I don't care. We're going to chance it. Especially since he's on the play and I get to draw first. Definitely going to keep that. Oh, yeah, that's how we do it, by the way, too. It is kind of like whoever rolls first, or rolls highest, they get to go first. That's just kind of the way it goes.
All right.
Keeping it?
Definitely the opposite of him, as you guys can see there.
That's good news for me.
But it is keepable. It is keepable.
All right, here you go.
I'll go ahead and play this tapped indestructible artifact land.
Indestructible artifact land?
Yeah.
Okay, I go, yeah.
Taps for red or a blue. Here we go.
Oh, well, this is cool. Interesting. All right, I'm going to play one green. I'm going to tap it. Exploration Brood Ship.
Ooh.
That's pretty sweet. But I got to get a creature to 3 power or more. But that's fine. All right, go ahead. Well, at least 3 power over time.
Yeah. That is probably one of my favorite new cards from this set. I really love Exploration, and that on a vehicle base is really cool.
Well, it's not a vehicle.
Spacecraft, my bad.
It doesn't have wheels, I guess. I don't
Play
know.
the pain land. It taps for a colorless or taps that red or white. And for 2, I'll play a Steel Overseer.
Oh, geez, already. Okay, cool.
And I will pass after that.
Putting counters, go figure. Okay, cool.
So those of you who don't know, Steel Overseer is tapped to put a 1/1 counter on each artifact creature you control. And he's a 1/1 base.
So I get a land as well. I do have some stuff to help me. So I'm going to do Nature's Lore, 1 and 1 colorless, so I don't take the mana, or the damage. I'm going to look for a forest card, put it onto the battlefield, and shuffle. And there's some of these that are forest swamps, right? So I can put that into play, because it doesn't look for a basic, just looks for a forest. And this isn't going to play tapped anyways. I mean, if I collect 2 or more, it's not going to be, but chances are it's going to be tapped anyway, so I might as well put it in play now since it's got to come in tapped and I'm not going to use it.
The new cycling land?
No. This is Vernal Fen.
Okay. They did finally finish off the cycling lands, or about to, that is.
Then you can go ahead after that. Nature's Lore in the Graveyard.
Untap, keep, and draw. Alright. Let's see here. Go ahead, we'll play the Expanse. So it's pay 1 white to add, and tap it to add. Sorry, pay 1 colorless, tap it to add a white or a blue. And then I'll tap here to make all my colors. This is going to tap for the colorless to make the white blue, and then red here. And I'll go ahead and cast my commander.
You're just playing the spaceship right off the bat.
Right off the bat. And then, since I can, I will tap the Steel Overseer to go ahead and station it.
For 1?
For 1.
Okay,
so,
what does it do at 1?
Right now, at beginning of combat on your turn, put at your choice of a 1/1 counter or 2 charge counters on up to 1 other target artifact. So nice. I am going to choose to put a 1/1 counter.
Yeah.
This is going to be the dice we're going to use to say how many stations of that. Right now it is at 1. And I will go ahead and put a 1/1 counter on this guy at combat and pass the turn.
They're in here. It's a bunch. Alright, I'm going to untap. Upkeep. Idra. Ooh. Yes. So I'm going to play Cabaretti Courtyard. When it comes into play, I get to sacrifice it right away. I get to look for a mountain, forest, plains. Put a battlefield tap and shuffle my library and gain a life.
You have to be basic.
So, yeah, I know. Yeah. So I'm going to grab, I think, a mountain because I have 2 black, 2 green, only 1 that can produce red. So I'm going to grab a mountain into play tapped. I'm going to gain a life. I know another one of these. Yeah. I'm going to gain a life. And I'm going to shuffle. Actually, before I shuffle all the way, I am going to play Cultivate. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to look for 2 basic land cards, put 1 in my hand and 1 into play tapped. So we're going to grab a Swampe, and we're going to grab a Foreste.
Well, it is certainly ramping, and I'm kind of scared of what it's going to do once it's fully ramped.
Once I actually have creatures?
Yeah. It's kind of scary.
Hopefully I get to draw cards. I got to draw cards in order to actually make that be worthwhile, you know? So we'll see. So this is going to go to my hand. There's my tapped lands, and I'm done after that. So,
we will untap.
I mean, I might take 2 here. Big whoop. It's not really much anything, unless you can pump it. I don't know if there's pump stuff, though. Like I said, we have not seen anything. Well, at least I haven't. This guy cheats. I haven't seen anything about these decks. This is my first time literally seeing anything.
That's a lie. You watched the Josh Lee Kwai and Rachel deck review. I was here when you were watching it.
Yeah, the deck review.
They showed the cards.
It was only this one, though. I don't know that one.
I don't know this one either.
No, okay.
I knew one card from this one. That was my favorite because I was looking at cards to get. All right.
Yeah, I know what's in mine because I'm planning on fixing some of my Lord Farquaad, or otherwise known as Lord Windgrace, Planeswalker, Landfall deck up with some of this stuff. Maybe moving things around back and forth.
All right, so I will move to combat.
Yep.
At combat, I'll get the trigger to put a 1/1 counter.
Yep.
Put one here. And I think we want to just move straight through combat.
Post-combat, tap,
and
station it.
I can do it at instance. No, it is sorcery speed, not vehicle.
So you're going to put 4?
So I'll put him up at 4. Halfway there.
All right,
all the way there next turn. And I will pass the turn after that.
4 mana up and you're going to pass? Are there counter spells in there?
I don't know.
Well, I know a way to find out. Threaten your commander.
I don't know why you'd threaten him, but...
Isn't he an artifact?
He is an artifact. And he is legendary.
Let's see. Should I do a dick move or should I just call it good? Lands in all graveyards. I only have the one. You only have one. There's no point in doing that. Let's see. Let's go 1, 2. Let's ramp a little bit more.
Because why not?
Because why not, right? I agree. I have 5 mana.
Arcane Signet.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think it's time to be a jerk a bit. I'm gonna putrefy the Steel Overseer though.
Okay.
So we get to see if there's a counter spell here.
I hate using this early, but this is another card that I'd seen. I will pay 1 colorless and a blue and play Ripples of Potential. So what this does is proliferate, then choose any number of permanents you control that had counters put on them this way. Those permanents phase out.
Oh!
So I will proliferate, which will put another counter here,
Yeah.
and another counter here, because these are charge counters, which is kind of cool that you can proliferate those.
Yeah.
And then they will both phase out.
Right. So they'll come back at the beginning of your upkeep.
Yeah.
Okay. With haste.
So this is true.
Alright, so I will then play Jury, Master of Review.
Ooh.
And I will pass turn.
Untap. These guys will phase back in. They gain haste, which is very fun. I will draw for turn. Alright. I will go ahead and play a good old artifact land, Ancient Den. And let's see here. I'll put him at 9. I will just, let's see first. Nah, we do it this way. We go 1, 2, colorless, a red, and a blue. Well, let's tap that differently. Make that the blue, leaving 1 blue up. And we'll play the Captain. Giora. Whenever you cast a historic spell, draw a card. Historic spells are artifacts, legendaries, and sagas.
Right.
She is a 3/3. I will tap her to station here, which will put this up at 8 charge counters. Then, moving to combat.
Yeah, I think it's over for me, folks.
Now a creature, and it's a flying 5/5. Other artifacts you control have hexproof and indestructible. Combat trigger, I will put a 1/1 counter on this thing, taking it up to 4. And I will go ahead and attack with the 2 of them.
Yeah, take it.
So that is 10.
10. His life is fleeting. And then how many commander is that?
That is 5 commander.
5. Okay. 5.
I will then pass the turn.
Okay. Untapping. See what I can do. Okay, well, I get another land. I don't know why I was worried about not having lands. Let's see. I will play a creature. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be revealed. I can play lands in the top of my library.
Did you mean to not station this last turn?
No, I probably should have stationed it. I forgot that you can do it time after time.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I'm blocking anyways.
Yeah.
We're going to call it that I had one. New rules, man. So this doesn't have to be done at one time like crew. This could be over and over.
Time, and it's only sorcery speed. Which is interesting, but we'll see how it plays out. So far, I'm enjoying it.
Let's see. Let's just go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play my commander. Get him on the board, at least. I'll go ahead and crew it for 2. Do I have a weird die? I probably do. Yeah, we're going to use the 12-sided die for mine. So that's going to put 2, so it makes it a creature. No, it doesn't. It makes it the other thing. I can pay 1, tap, sack a land, draw 2 cards, and I can play additional land this turn. Okay.
Because it's not a creature right now, you can activate that ability.
Yeah.
It does not have summoning sickness.
Right. You gotta have mana in order to do that, though.
This is true.
Okay. I'll pass.
Alright. That is good for me. No additional land drop. He's still ahead in mana by a lot.
Oh, mana doesn't mean anything. You know, having a 1-land hand, I thought I was going to be way further back.
Untap.
But
I will draw.
Cultivate Nature's Lore, Arcane Signet. That helped. It'd be nice if I drew stuff that did stuff, though.
Do I want to? I think I want to. I'll play Karn's Bastion. So it has an ability to pay 4, tap, and proliferate. I will see.
Yeah, I gotta find that card. I have one of those. I have another deck that I wanted in.
I think I just have to go for the 4 mana. And tap to proliferate.
Yeah.
Should put another counter on this, and another counter on this.
So the charge counters really don't do anything now, right?
Possibly. I don't know if there's any charge counter synergistic things in here or not.
Right, yeah.
Because there used to be things where you can transfer charge counters.
So he's a 6/6 and he's still a 5/5. Okay.
Yeah. And then moving to combat, this will put a 1/1 counter on another target artifact, putting it on this guy. And I will go ahead and swing with the 2 of them. So he's a 7 and he's a 5 in the air.
I'll go ahead and take it. Take 12. Go to 19.
Another 5 commander for you.
Yeah.
And I will then pass the turn.
Okay. We'll draw. Top card revealed. It's a land. Well, that's good news. Okay. So I will play the land from here. You may play a land, an additional land on each of your turns. Play the top card of your library revealed. Lands from the top card of your library. So, or from the top of your library, which I just did. Reveal. Soul Ring. Okay, so I can pay 1 tap. So I'm going to pay a green. I'm going to tap that. I'm going to sacrifice the green. I'm going to draw 2 cards.
They do both get revealed.
Revealed. And then reveal. And I can play an additional land this turn.
You can play 2 additional. So
Yeah, well, I know, but I'm saying
makes
this
it work.
lets you have it do
another-
additional.
Man, you can play a total of 4 lands this turn if you had them. That is pretty crazy.
That also gets me a counter on jury.
Yeah, because he's sacrificed.
Should have played this first. 1 Soul Ring, 3 or 2, 3, 4, 5 Mazarek. Should have played him before I sacrificed the land. 1, 2, and 3. Play Sprouting Goblins Kicked. I'm going to search for a basic land card. Yeah, well, search for a land of the basic land type, reveal it, put it in my hand, and shuffle. But I can play another land this turn. So I'm just going to end up playing it. So, Forest.
You can grab a dual land, I believe. Yeah, basic land type. So you can grab it.
It's not going to do me any good.
You can get one of the cycling ones.
Not going to do me any good. Alright, play land. Let's see.
You get to reveal the top.
Top card revealed. I can play a land from the top. There's 3rd land from the turn. Frog Beast. Erg.
And what does your flyer do over there?
Whenever a player sacrifices another permanent, put 1 counter on each creature I control. That's why I said I should have done that before I sacked the land.
Yeah.
Let's see. 2, 4, 6. Jury, huh? Let's go ahead and tap this to add more to this. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. That gets me halfway there. Gets me Bon Jovi. And then I'll pass. Go ahead.
Alright, so on your end step, I'll pay a blue to go ahead and cycle this land.
Okay.
Draw. There it was. Untap. We'll draw for turn. Go ahead, we'll play land. Let's see, now we got options. I think we just go there. We'll go all 7.
Big mana, big
A
mana.
3-fold Thunderhulk.
Okay.
So he enters with 3/1/1 counters.
Yeah.
And whenever this creature enters or attacks, you create a 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature token.
Oh, thank
equal
God
to
that's
its
the gnome.
power.
Thank God that's the gnome and not something else.
That gnome, and we get 3 of those. And then on cast, before this even resolves, I do get a draw card. Cool. Now, moving to combat, I get to put a 1/1 counter on something. I will put the 1/1 counter on him. Does not do anything, but it does make him bigger.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then I will go ahead and attack with the 2 of them.
Okay.
So a 7 and a 5.
All right, so
the 5 is in the air.
I think I just I block that. Yeah, I block that. And I take the 5 again. I don't have to take the other, so I'll just jump block that. That works. I'll take the 5.
Alright. And I will pass the turn after that.
Okay. So much manas. So little things. Okay, draw. Reveal. Ooh, Rocky Tar Pit. Enters tapped. See, 1, 2, and a green. And I'll play Erg, Spawn of Turg.
Erg.
I'll do black, green. I will sacrifice the forest. I'll gain 2 life. I'll put a counter, and then I'll put a counter on each creature I control.
Are you sure you don't want to play the land off the top before you go do all this?
No. I don't think so. Is there a reason to do that? I don't get to draw.
You just get to draw 2 new cards rather than one that you know. And 1 land that you can play off the top.
Actually, I mean, either way, they're tapped lands. Yeah, I can play that. That's fine. It's tapped. Still get an extra one, so it's whatever. It's not like I'm drawing a card, so that doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's just there.
Counter on everything.
Yeah, I'm still getting the 1/1 counter. It doesn't make any difference. But okay, yeah, anyways. So 1/1 counter on stuff. 1 there. This will put a 3rd one there.
Second one.
Second one. I already had it.
Yeah.
I already had it there.
Then you draw your 2.
I don't draw 2. There's nothing that says draw 2.
Oh,
I use
thought
this
you were
ability.
using this.
Negative. Negative. Negative Ghost Rider. Alright. Now I'm going to Soul Ring. So I've played 1 land so far this turn. That's the Rocky Tar Pit. Pay 2. I have 1 colorless floating. It's going to be this over here. I'm going to sacrifice this land. Tap. I'm going to draw 2 cards. It's Myriad Landscape. And I can play an extra land this turn off of it. Sacrifice stuff, so these all go up. It's not a creature. Okay, so this is now a 2/5. Is it 4? So he's not there yet. Okay, I'm going to... Man, do I have enough to play that? Oh, I have 1 floating still. Okay, perfect. I'm going to play Night's Whisper. I'm going to lose 2 life. I'm going to use the floating mana. I'm going to use a black mana. I'm going to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Baloth Prime is what that was. World Breaker. Ooh, okay. Lose 2 life. That happens. I'm going to play my Myriad Landscape since I didn't get another land that I wanted. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's what has to be played. I'm going to do Binding of the Old Gods. I'm going to destroy your commander.
It costs 2?
It costs 4.
Oh.
So destroy your commander, put this at level 1. Level 1.
How about your commander?
Let's see, that did not sack anything. Got the 2 counters on all that stuff. 14. Do you have anything with flying now?
No flying now.
Once during each of your turns, you may cast a permanent spell from your graveyard by sacrificing a land. Ooh. To get to 8? Need to do 7 for that? Sacrifice a permanent from your graveyard.
Cast a permanent.
Cast a permanent. Oh, it's not for free, though.
Uh-huh.
In addition to pay its other costs. Okay. You're at 40. You hadn't been touched. What do you got on the build? You got a 7. You got a 3.
7,
you got
3,
a
4, and 3 1-1s.
3 1-1s. That's what. That's 14. 3 1-1s is 14. Okay. I will pass the turn. Yeah, I will pass the turn.
I will untap and draw for turn. Go ahead and play a command tower, because why not? And for 2, I'll go ahead and play a refinery. The refinery. On cast, I will draw a card because it's historic. Then it has pay 2, tap it, remove X counters from an artifact or creature you control. Choose 1, activate only as a sorcery. Put X charge counters on target artifact or put X 1/1 counters on target creature.
Okay.
Let's see here. It'll cost 5. That's 5. 1. I think we're going to spread these things out if I have enough. I don't have enough. That really sucks. Alright, we're going to tap to put a 1/1 counter on everything.
Yeah. All artifacts, right? So
Yeah.
not Jura?
Not Jura.
Okay.
Only artifact creatures. And then these all have 1/1 counter. You have 4 blockers. I'm okay with that. Just going to pay 5. Bring my commander back out.
Okay. So he doesn't have the charge counter still, correct?
No.
Okay.
But I will tap Giora and put 3 on him.
Okay.
So now he has the combat 1/1 counter. So move to combat.
Yeah.
Puts a 1/1 counter on this guy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do we go on the defensive or do we keep attacking here?
I mean, it depends on how much stuff you want to lose.
And actually, before combat, these are 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I have to tap all of them. So all 6 to put this thing back up at 9, making it a creature.
Okay.
So now, other artifacts you control of hexproof and indestructible.
Okay.
So now I'll go to combat with the Tree Hulk.
That's it, just the one?
Yep.
Okay.
And he will make 6 more of these. Off that casted, you get a draw.
Yeah. And that's a 5/5, you said?
This is a 5/5, yes.
Okay. I'll just block with Oracle. It's fine. No trample or nothing, right?
No trample.
Okay. We get you. We can do that. Walk with her. My go?
Alright, and then, yeah, pass the go.
Alright. Okay, all these untapped. I don't get to. That's right. We're good. Nothing revealed. I'm used to revealing things now. Okay, so first big target is your commander. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jesus. 7. World Breaker. Exile your commander.
And just...
Oh, I get to search for a forest too.
artifact, or...
Yeah. When you cast the spell, exile target artifact, enchantment, or land, and it has reach, and it's a 5/7. So I get to look for a forest, put on battlefield tapped. That's Binding the Old Gods. That's its second ability. My bad, I missed that. Doesn't affect anything with World Breaker, but you know. So Earth's Power is number of land cards in my graveyard, by the way. Oh, and I forgot to surveil 1. Jesus, all these abilities. It's begin my upkeep. I would have left it on the top. There's no way I would have put it nowhere else. 1, 3.
I think we should just put it in the graveyard.
4. So he's a 6/5. Well, he's a 6/7. Or he's a 6/7 right now. Boy, he's expensive, but I think it was worth it. I'm going to tap him. I'm going to make this go to 9. So Flying Vigilant Haste, whenever I sacrifice a land, each opponent loses 2 life.
Sorry, I'm actually going to lose life this game.
And then I think I have to play this dude. play the Centaur for 4. So enters with number of 1/1 counters on an equal number of lands in all graveyards. I think you only have 1.
I have 1.
2, 3, 4. So there's 4, so he has 5 on him.
Why is there 5 if there's 4?
Because you have 1 and I have 4. That makes 5.
I thought you were counting mine with that.
And then whenever a land card is put into a graveyard from anywhere, I can pay 2 if I do return it from a graveyard to hand. Let's see, that gives me another creature, which is kind of nice.
It's kind of crazy. That's very infinitable. The fetch land was tireless provisionary, and then the snake or Nissa.
I didn't sack nothing yet. How many creatures you got? You got 6? You got 3 there, so that's 9.
That's 9, 10, 11, 12.
Boy, oh boy. I gotta pass. Go ahead.
Alrighty. Untap. No fog, hopefully. Keep draw.
Oh, and this is bigger too. This should be getting 2 counters whenever I put 1. So it had 1, I put 2. This should be up 4. This should be at 5.
You've only had that in play for 1 of this.
Right, that's why it has 2 extra counters.
I know, but you only had it in play for 1 of the sacrifices.
Okay, we'll call it good. I don't think so. We'll see when we watch the video back. This should be at 5. We'll see if it makes a big difference. I don't think it will.
We will play land.
Quiet space. It's getting down to the end here.
Just seeing if I can end it this turn or not. 2, 3, 4.
I mean, I'm voting for not, hopefully, but, you know, it's whatever.
Lux
It
Artillery.
happens.
So whenever you cast an artifact creature spell, it gains Sunburst. So those who don't know what Sunburst is, it enters with a 1/1 counter on it for each color of mana spent to cast it.
Right.
Then at the beginning of your end step, if there are 30 or more counters among artifacts and creatures you control, this artifact deals 10 damage to each opponent.
Damn.
I will then go ahead. Oh, first on cast, I get a draw. That's important. Not really. I will tap this guy to put a 1/1 counter on all my artifact creatures.
Right.
1 there, another 1 there, another 1 there, and 1 on all 6 of those. So that's 6, 12, 13,
20.
20?
Yeah. 20 plus 2. 22.
I thought there was a lot more than that.
Well, that takes. Well, that's 21 plus 3 more. So it's. Oh, plus. Is that 3 creatures with 2 counters?
Yeah, there's 3 creatures.
So that's 28 counters.
Alright, so it's definitely going to be above. I can do that instant speed. I can do the other instant speed. Yeah. Oh. Duh, I could have done this instant speed too. Oh well. Playing new decks, learning new things. Go to combat, swinging with all those. And that attack trigger will make me another
He's a
7 of those.
7, so let's say he's an 8 if you proliferate again. You do 8 damage.
20 out of here. 7 gnomes. Should have waited, and then I could have 1/1 counters on all those gnomes too.
Okay.
So that's 9.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Yeah. Put this back over here. This is blocking that.
10 creatures coming at you.
They're all going to get blocked, but it's just by what? So these are all 3s with 2 counters?
You only have 5 creatures.
No, I know, but all the ones I can block are going to get blocked.
Yeah, these are 3 with 2 counters. This is 6 with 1 counter. So these are all 3 3s. These are all 2 2s.
Okay. So I don't think I'm going to block all the bigger ones, which are going to be these ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, and then block one of those. So these are all blocked, and then blocking one of those.
Okay.
But actually, I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to block this way. I'm going to block one of those. I'm going to block that with Tra. So the 3, and then those.
Okay.
So I'm letting 5 go by that are 2 2s. So yeah, I'm dead at the end of turn.
And proliferate.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything with me.
Proliferate, putting a 1/1 counter on.
It still doesn't do anything difference-wise. It does more damage. Yeah. I mean, it's 5 attacking with 2 2s. Or 3 3s. So that's this lethal right there. Pay 1. I'm going to sack. I'm going to basically proliferate as well. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Cool. I mean, if I were able to go another turn, then I'd been fine. But I'm not going to be able to. Okay, I'll take 15 in your game. Good job. All because of the freaking phasing spell. If that wouldn't happen, if I would have waited for your turn, it probably would have been a lot different. But
yeah, I wish I would have been able to keep it in hand, though. Having it later game right there would have been really good.
Dude! Alright, well, not really happy with this. I'm going to take it apart and put it with the landfall deck, but I mean, it's got some cool parts in it, so that's kind of neat. A lot of lands and then a lot of whiffs. So I did have in hand a big old creature that could do some cool stuff in this with Balth Prime. So send 6 stun counters, but whenever you sacrifice a line, you make a beast token, and then you sacrifice, and you untap him. And then you sacrifice a land to gain 2 life, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, the only thing I had is an Angel of Ruins.
Oh, yeah, just exiling all my stuff. That's awesome.
It's only 2 things.
Cool. All right, well, thank you for watching the game. Decks seem to play pretty good out of the box. Just make sure you shuffle better, I guess. I shouldn't have kept 1 land hand, but I think it actually came out okay with the 1 land. It's just playability. A 3-cost commander is kind of hard to beat, even if yours is a 4-cost commander. So, yeah. No, good job, bud.
Yeah.
All right, thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm Biz. See you!